hate you. I hate you. I don't even know you, and I hate your guts.
Hey, you want to fire this cast up or what, big boy?
Fire this cast up, big boy.
All right, let me drink a little whiskey first.
Ooh, that's a slurp.
Ooh, that was a slurp.
Oh, man.
I'm trying to...
oh, go on, man.
I'm trying to mumble my way through this cast the way that Jake Gyllenhaal mumbled his way through Southpaw.
Ooh. Starting off with a bang. Hold on. No, continue. I want to hear how you feel about the great Antoine Fuqua's Southpaw.
Dude, Antoine Fuqua just blew my fucking mind with a little bit of Southpaw action. And to be quite honest, I don't know what a Southpaw is.
I do. For the record, I grew up on Field of Dreams, and
Ooh,
the little girl in the movie. Go on.
I've never seen Field of Dreams.
I've seen it probably 17,000 times. It's great.
Okay. I've seen the poster in your basement.
It's so great. Anyway, the little girl asks her father what a southpaw is, and he responds, "It's a left-handed pitcher." So going into this movie, I'm like, could it be a left-handed boxer, or is it a left-handed pitcher?
So what you're saying is that you're still unsure, having just seen the movie.
having seen the movie and now knowing the answer, I'm not sure if he's a left-handed pitcher.
Yeah, I would
Just a left-handed
say
boxer.
that he definitely does something with the left hand occasionally, but I couldn't really put my finger on what it is.
Well, I don't know that it really applies. It's just like if you're a pitcher,
Right.
and you also happen to be a left-handed person in your off time. So what did you think of Southpaw, Pat O'Brien?
So Antoine Fuqua tried or decided to make a grown-up movie, I guess.
Dude, there's no world where he hasn't been making grown-up movies for at least 10 years now.
Really? He makes a certain kind of movies, I guess you could call grown-up, yeah.
Well, I mean, what do you call a grown-up movie?
You know, something that's like not PG-13 and
Dude,
doesn't involve King Arthur in any way.
fucking Brooklyn's Finest is an adult movie. And I want you to know that I hadn't seen that movie until this week when I did my goddamn homework.
Let me please
for
ask you.
Fuqua Fuckfest.
You watched the great Brooklyn's Finest without
I
me?
watched the great Brooklyn's Finest without you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I remember I saw Brooklyn's Finest in movie theater.
Wow, that's a bold move. That
Yeah.
seems like a direct-to-DVD movie. So you'd think you'd watch that on DVD.
You would think so, but I got hyped because anytime my boy Antoine Fuqua puts out a movie, I am front row center.
Yeah. So let's not get too distracted. I will talk about my feelings on his filmography, but we are asking about Southpaw. So Southpaw.
So
How did you feel about the movie Southpaw?
how did I feel about it?
Knowing
Yeah.
that it was directed by the great Antoine Fuqua.
Loved it, obviously. My boy.
Is he French or is he black?
I don't know that those two things are mutually exclusive, but
But they are.
he is black.
I know that you don't know it, but let me assure you that they are.
He is black. I can't answer the French part, but he made a movie. No, dude, there's no way he's French. He makes American-ass movies.
You think it's a fake name?
Yeah, I think everyone's name is fake, right?
All directors from the jump?
Yeah.
What? Because his first was Replacement Killers, which was probably a studio pick. I don't know. I've never seen it.
I mean, like, Woody Allen's name is fake, so like
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I just assume that everyone except Steven Spielberg's name is fake.
Yeah, but like, how do you know from the jump that your name? Like, I better have a pseudonym because I'm gonna be big and my name's not cool enough.
Yeah, I think you just like,
Or you make a cool name and that's why you become big.
yeah, because like if you have the balls to make a new name for yourself, that probably means you're gonna get big one day.
Antoine Fuqua, for the record, did make it.
He did make it.
He
and
did.
He made it rather aggressively, if you will.
He did with a good movie. Well,
Yeah.
dude.
Well-
there's really the first half of the movie is a fucking good movie.
Of Southpaw?
No, all right. We're talking about Training Day.
Oh, now we're going to Training Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first part of Training Day, dude.
Okay, let's
There's
not,
lo-
yeah, we can't get too distracted. Let's do the close out.
Let's
I have
right
to
the
direct.
ship real
I'm
quick.
sorry. I feel like we got it. Anyway, Southpaw. What did you think, man?
Dude, I love it. My boy Jake Gyllenhaal's in it. What do you want me to say? He gets ripped, he gets shirtless, he gets bloody. What else do you want from me?
He gets ripped. He gets shirtless. He gets bloody. Oh man.
I'll say it one more time if you want me to.
Well, let's roll the trail real quick for the fucking listeners if they don't know what the
True.
fuck we're talking about.
I expected a hard fight, you know. I put my family through a lot.
The more you get hit, the harder you fight. I get it.
Let's go!
Only now you've taken way too many hits before you get off. You can't fight like that anymore. Think about her.
I'm gonna tell you something.
I love you.
I love you.
So predictable.
Man.
The light heavyweight champion of the world, Billy Hope.
I wouldn't be here without my wife, Maureen.
Hey, Billy, why you leaving so soon?
Come on, keep walking.
Baby, you ain't never been a real man.
Billy, let that go. Let's go home.
How about I take your belt?
Billy, stop!
Look me in the eye. No, 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 no. No, no, no.
This court is aware of the tragedy your family has suffered, Mr. Hope. Nonetheless, you have chosen to demonstrate dangerous behaviors while having custody of your daughter.
Dad?
You need help, Billy. It'll be a year before your suspension is up, which means zero income.
Legal custody of the child shall remain with family services until the father can demonstrate the abilities of a responsible parent.
Please, I don't want to.
I'm sorry, please,
Please,
Billy,
Daddy, I want to stay with you. I want to live with you.
You want me to come with you? No, man. I gotta do this alone.
So what brings Billy Hope into my gym?
I'm looking for a job, maybe a place to trade.
You couldn't handle the rules here, man.
I can't lose my daughter. I'll give you my everything.
Somebody help me, please.
I know that you're mad at me right now.
You don't know anything.
She doesn't want to see you today.
Tell her I love her.
Gotta let her hate you so she can get better.
How'd you like to fight for that title?
You think that you can beat Magic?
Not without you. I'm gonna fight again. I'm gonna get my kid back.
What chance is there that Hope could win? The cards are stacked against Hope.
They say Billy Hope can't make it. Billy Hope is over. This is your time. This is your moment. You can control your destiny.
So also the poster, the tagline is "Believe in Hope."
Which I didn't know what that meant until I watched the movie.
Yeah, I didn't. I was like, I believed in hope once, and thanks a lot, Obama, for ruining it for everyone. So like, I wasn't gonna get too up on the hope thing, you know. But I believe, man. I believe.
Well, I mean, the poster says "Believe in Hope," which I thought was just a kind of absurd thing to, inspirational phrase.
Right.
But our protagonist here, played by the great Jake Gyllenhaal. His name is Billy Hope.
It is, yeah. It's really funny because I was watching Shooter the other day, and like, dude, Marky Mark's character, his name is Bob Lee Swagger.
Yeah, it is.
Like what?
Oh man, Bobby Lee Swagger.
Dude, Fuqua has a knack for nailing people's names.
He does, man. Oh man. So you did like Southpaw.
Yeah, like I don't know what else you want me to say because like Jake Gyllenhaal also mumbled his way through the entire movie and it was awesome.
He did.
I love every.
He put in a performance. That's for sure.
He did. No one told him he was in a Fuqua movie.
He was going for gold.
He was. He was going for his Oscar. Like
he was going.
I think someone might have told him that he was in The Fighter Part 2. And was like, "Ooh, I'll take an Oscar. Why not?"
All right, let's just not leave it all up to Jake Gyllenhaal here, because also to Fuqua's credit, he let this performance happen in front of him.
He did. He was like, "Oh, Gyllenhaal,
that's the take.
Funny.
That's the take we're keeping."
It's rather aggressive. His stance. He was just like, "Yeah, I guess I'll let Gyllenhaal do that this whole time." It's perfect. Well, I think Gyllenhaal probably watched a bunch of Mumblecore and was like, I could do that.
Well, at first I thought like the story was just gonna swerve in a way where like he was already punch drunk,
right? Like
because he was.
He definitely was. I don't know that that he wasn't punch drunk in real life because I don't know how you pull that performance off.
I don't know, man.
Like maybe Gyllenhaal's just method as fuck.
I would love for that to be the case.
Yeah, like what if the next movie he puts out he slurs his whole way through?
And this is late period Jake Gyllenhaal. Slur City.
That sounds perfect. I honestly couldn't ask for a better movie.
So Southpaw is about a boxer who is on top. I don't even know if he's really a title.
Yeah, I guess he's undefeated, whatever that means.
So 43-0, 44-0 or something.
Something like that.
And after he has a press conference or something, he's leaving and his wife gets shot and it fucking ruins his life.
Well, his wife gets shot and it fucking ruins his life.
Yes. All right, Philip Seymour.
Sorry, I was gonna say something else, and then I was like, no, you said it best.
I'll let that hang.
Hey, rest in peace, Philip Seymour.
So he gets shot, and his life goes downward, and he has a rough time, and then he gets a shot at the title again.
Mm-hmm.
And,
rather conveniently.
It actually gets delivered to him by the great Curtis Jackson.
Dude.
Who puts in a performance here? He puts in a performance.
He does. What he does is he squints from the corner and like grins at you. And it's perfect.
You're shortchanging him, man. That is his normal swag. He was trying to act here, though.
He was,
man.
Yeah.
Shout out to the bankrupt Curtis Jackson.
You know what? Speaking of Curtis Jackson, I never saw Lose Yourself, or what is it? 8 Mile Part 2.
Oh, Get Rich or Die Trying?
Yeah, I never saw that. If he's as good as he is in Southpaw in the entirety of that movie, 5 stars.
He's in a couple other movies, and this was his big shot because what we know now is that when he stepped on the set for the first day, he knew he was about to be bankrupt.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
He knew he was losing all his money.
So he just went balls to the wall.
So this was his career move.
Right.
And it worked out for him.
Yeah, because
he was great.
He was so good.
We will not say anything negative about anything about this movie or Fuqua today.
The only thing negative I will say is about my least favorite actor in probably all of Hollywood. Forrest One-Eye Whitaker.
Ooh, I tweeted about Forrest Deadeye Whitaker.
I saw that. I shit my pants. I was actually like shitting, and I opened up my phone and I saw it, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Deadeye Whitaker. They actually made a joke. They made his eye actually dead in the movie.
Yeah, they were just like, let's just roll with it.
So like Fuqua basically just rolled with a bunch of shit
in the dead eye.
Yeah,
it'll explain why it doesn't move. Yeah. Although I think blind eyes do move.
I mean, not if you're Forrest Whitaker and you're quote unquote acting.
Oh man. Okay, so here's the thing. Like, the movie works in like a Hallmark kind of way. I don't.
It does. It's a good summer, like, feel good, uplifting Hallmark kind of movie. You know.
And as much as we're having fun at it, like, I enjoyed my time for the most part there. I mean, it's too long, but it's only 2 hours.
Right. Like,
but like,
I didn't hate myself while I was watching it.
No. It's compelling and it's just cliche. Like, really, if it weren't so cliche, I would have liked it.
Yeah, like if it had like an original story, I'd be into it. Not
even like the story enough is it gets real dark, dude, and
it gets way darker than I was ready for.
I know.
Yeah, if I knew it was gonna get that dark, I would not have walked into that theater sober. I'll tell you that much.
It gets real dark, and then they come back. I just like couldn't deal with the fact that his name was Billy Hope.
Dude, like what the fuck? I don't understand. Like,
whoa.
My question is...
Make your point, but we're treading into dangerous waters here.
No. I just don't understand. Like, so Fuqua gets, like, the first draft of the script, and he's like, oh, yeah, you don't have to change the names. Just, like, keep them that way.
Yeah, he said, I love the name.
Yeah. He said, I love it.
I have some problems with your movies. but I want you to know I love his name. And we're keeping it, I promise.
And the writer just stares back dumbfounded, like, wait, for real?
And also... I'd like to put Curtis Jackson in the role of that agent. He's kind of my boy. He needs a little money.
I 100% believe that Fuqua and 50 Cent hang out on the daily.
Well, all right, so I just watched Training Day to prepare for this.
Did you really?
I did.
Damn.
and Brooklyn's Finest.
Damn, you watched a lot of Fuqua.
I did. It was actually great.
All I did was watch Shooter, which was great.
What's the chance we had a great week watching food? Because really, I did enjoy it in like, it's just like a pulpy way.
Yeah.
It's not like, none of it's unpleasant, to be honest.
Except for King Arthur. Let's not even talk about that one.
But that's not Fuqua. That's just like, it's King Arthur, for fuck's sake. Like, that is the book you don't want to read in British literature. Like,
is it even a book? I don't care, nor do I know.
It's from something.
I mean, it's definitely from something.
And whatever that is, I don't want to read it in British literature.
I want nothing to do with it. But so I think we walked into this week not ready to come out absolutely loving Fuqua.
Dude, realistically, I had a good time watching these movies. And watching Training Day. Training Day has Snoop, D-O-double-G.
Dude, and, all right, so, wait.
The goddamn Doc.
The Doc Dre is in it, and I didn't know that until earlier today.
He's great in it.
Yeah.
He's, dare I say, better than 50 Cent in this movie?
Oh my God.
Curtis Jackson.
I have seen Dr. Dre act before, and it is splendid.
There's another actor in there, too. Another rapper.
There's another rapper.
There is, dude. I can't remember who it is.
Really?
Yeah.
So, like, he just from the jump had rappers in his movies. Wait. So, dude, I think the next episode starts playing in Training Day when they get in the car the first time.
It is. No,
dude.
Sean prepped me, our roommate Sean prepped me for the scene before I started watching. He was like, dude, you remember that scene where they get in the car and Ethan Hawke goes, are we going to the office? And Denzel says, oh, we in the office. And then the next episode, it's not the next episode, it's Still Dre, just like kicks in. Oh my God,
it's Still Dre?
Yeah, it's
Holy
awesome.
shit. That might be the greatest beat ever produced in the history of rap.
It's so dope. And
Wait, it comes in that way? Oh
dude,
my God.
The first hour of that movie's fucking good.
It is. Like, that is a great fucking movie.
It just like, it loses what's interesting about the movie.
Yeah, well then it like starts telling a story, I guess.
No, there is a good story there. For like what police work that Denzel is doing in that movie is police work if he stayed as a dirty cop but still a cop. And like halfway through the movie, it turns out that he's just dirty and not a dirty cop.
That's true, yeah.
Dirty cop is an interesting dynamic.
Right. But if he's just dirty,
then it just gets shitty. Like if it had stayed him as a dirty cop and there was like he was a great cop. That's what really needed to happen, is that he would be the best cop in the department, but also the dirtiest.
That would have been a compelling ending to that movie.
Which would have been like, that's an interesting story, and Ethan Hawke like dealing with that is good.
Correct.
It just kind of shits the bed.
Whoa.
It stays great.
It stays great throughout the entire film. I mean, the end when he gets shot up, brilliant, mind blowing. Would you say that is why Denzel got an Oscar, because he got torn to pieces by bullets?
Oh my God, Denzel got an Oscar because he's great in that fucking movie. He's fucking great, and Fuqua's partially to blame for it.
Partially to blame for it. Yeah, I like the way you put that.
Absolutely, dude. The cinematography matches up perfectly with that performance.
It really does.
And it's really well. Like, a lot of the early stuff is shot through Ethan Hawke's eyes, where they cut out everything on the screen except for Denzel's eyes.
It's true.
And that's just knowledge that like performances come through the eyes, and certainly Denzel. Like, can you imagine if most of the shots in Pulp Fiction had been at Samuel L. Jackson's eyes?
Well, you know,
there's that one shot in Big Brain Brad's apartment where like he's quoting the Bible verse and turns around. You know the shot I'm talking about, right?
Oh yes.
He turns around and it's his face, but it's his eyes. That's what you're looking at.
It's all in the eyes.
It's the same, man. Really, it's a good movie, a really good movie for an hour.
It is, yeah. No, and it's one of those that it's fun to watch later and later. Like,
it is.
It's fun to revisit that movie.
It's fun to stop watching it halfway through. I've done it several times.
Yeah, I mean,
I've seen the movie one time. I didn't even finish it this week.
Oh.
I've seen it one time. I've probably tried to finish it another 3 times.
Yeah, I just like I'll always stumble into a homie's apartment and it's obviously on. Like, it's just that kind of movie that's like in the background constantly. You know?
Yeah. It's a cool movie though, man. It's really
good.
Not mad about it.
Yeah.
Tell me about Shooter. I didn't really watch it when you were watching it, but tell me about Shooter.
Dude, Shooter is so goddamn good because it has my boy, Marky Mark. And, yeah, I mean, it gets a little political and shit, which is weird because it's just an action movie. But dude, it was better than like the Bourne Legacy reboot for sure. Like, dude, it's way more fun.
So you like it?
Yeah, dude, it was a great time, man. There's a lot of scenes in Shooter where he has to invade a house, like a weird amount of scenes. And like every time I was like, oh my God, I'm playing Rainbow Six or Splinter Cell right now. And it was so much fun. I never see a movie that it's like, oh my God, I'm in a video game right now.
Dude, what's the chance that this cast turns out to actually be that we both like Antoine Fuqua?
Yeah, I mean, dude, there's just no doubt that he is the best filmmaker working right now.
All right. Well, I didn't ask for hyperbole. I just, dude, and like, he makes good like cliche movies. That's all it really is.
It is like it's whatever is hot in Hollywood at the time. He makes a good version of it. This cliche, but it's fun. Like I walked out of Lone Survivor because I was so pissed, but I sat through Shooter and enjoyed myself. Like
it's true. And
yeah.
I watched Brooklyn Finest, and it's not a great movie, but the script is surprising for what we're even talking about.
That is what I remember about it. Is the script, like the writing of that movie, like the dialogue and everything is surprising.
It was trying to do a Babel type thing,
Uh-huh.
and it's not as good as any of those movies, Babel or 21 Grams or any that whole fucking stretch where they did movies with all these different plots, trying to get traffic.
Syriana.
Oh my God.
We could go on.
Oh my God. Any Oscar bait for like 5 years was a bunch of different strands of people that are not connected at all, either connecting at the end or not at all connecting at the end. It would be one of those.
And you're forgetting the best one.
Which one?
Crash.
Oh my. That was the end.
It was. They killed the game for everyone.
That was
really.
the George Costanza of those movies, where that movie came out and then he just goes, that's it. I'm out, guys. It's been fun.
Oh, man. You are so right.
So anyway, Brooklyn's Finest is one of those. And it works kind of good. I mean, it's a bunch of better than average performances.
Yeah, it's like kind of good. I remember when it came out, everyone was like,
it's really not bad, dude. It's really watchable, and you do want to know where it goes. And it's not great, but there's a bunch of good stuff, man.
It's mildly compelling.
It is. I think that's that's probably what we're gonna land on here. Antoine Fuqua : mildly compelling.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Oh man.
Yeah, this is probably the most fun movie we've seen this summer.
Southpaw?
Yeah.
Southpaw is the Oscar bait of the summer movie crowd.
For sure, for sure. Like, there's no other choice, really.
No, I just mean, like, in terms of blockbusters, this is like the Oscar bait blockbuster. But
it is, yeah. I remember when the trailer came out, I was like, oh my God, wait, this is in the summer?
Yeah, that should have placed it for you.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's dude, it was compelling. For like 45 minutes, I was concerned the movie might be great.
I know. I'm sitting there and I was like, oh my God.
I was like, what if it just gets dark and never gets light?
Dude, I so wish that it just stayed dark. That he never got his goddamn kid back. He never won another battle. Or what do they call it? A match?
Yeah, I think a match.
Yeah, like...
Remember, all right, so it gets dark, and then he has to... He was rich, like $10 million a fight rich.
Yeah, like Floyd, woman beater Mayweather type rich, I think.
Floyd, I love women, Mayweather. And then he lost, he ran out of money, and he had to move into a shitty apartment. He basically just turns into Rocky. And there's this scene where he walks into this gym. It's a boxing gym. And I'm in my head, I'm like, what if the twist ending to this is that it is the beginning of $1 Million Baby?
Oh my God.
That's what I thought in the theater.
I like where you just went with that.
Wouldn't that be great?
That would be phenomenal, really. Like,
It feels like a date movie / scary movie. You remember when they did all those stretches of like epic movie?
Yeah.
It feels like the way it would work there. He'd like come into the gym and Clint Eastwood would come and scowl.
Oh man, that would be great. I don't know that anyone would get it, but yeah, I like where your head's at.
I don't know, man.
So like, is it too early to start claiming Gyllenhaal for Best Actor or what?
Dude, he's not good in this.
I'll
be the first one.
I don't
to
know what
say
that
something
means.
negative
He's
about it.
great.
He's not good.
It's the best performance I have seen thus far this year.
He's not good. And Curtis Jackson tries to be good, and he's not.
Dude, the next time you mutter anything disrespectful about Jake Gyllenhaal, I'm going to cut you off the cast, dog.
We're going to lose the Ian, and it'll just be Pat.
Just be me thinking about Jake Gyllenhaal all day. Dude,
oh, man.
He's so good. He's so punch drunk the entire time. It's perfect.
He is punch drunk. He tried to get a slur on. Like, dude, most actors get an accent.
He got his slur on. He did not try.
It's the slurriest performance I've seen this year.
Yeah, I think we can agree on that. Let me guess. The Academy won't recognize Jake Gyllenhaal again. God damn it.
Again. God damn it.
I mean, hey, man, Leo has a movie coming out this year, too. So, like, they could ignore both of them at the same time, and it would be great.
What is the... Oh... The Naruto.
Yeah, the Revenant or something.
Dude, I'm about ready to line my walls with the Naruto movies.
Yes, like the actual movies themselves, like the celluloid.
No,
okay.
That is not what I meant. No.
Okay, that'd be a little.
I was thinking
creepy.
a nice heavy Babel poster because I feel like low key that's my favorite movie of the 2000s.
I would love if you just took that position.
No, I don't even doubt that it's the case, man. Here's what I think. Okay. I know Michael Clayton's one of my favorite movies of the 2000s.
Yes.
I know that There Will Be Blood and No Country for Old Men are that's 3 in the same year. For goddamn record.
I was about to say, that year was fucking fantastic.
Retarded.
It was.
I know that Good Night and Good Luck is on that list, too.
Yeah. It's a low-key pick. I like it.
But I feel like Babel is, too, man.
Is it? Really?
I don't know that I loved it then.
Yeah, but
from
now,
what I know about it, I think I would fucking love that movie.
Go back with different eyes. Maybe we should watch it.
Dude, I am very excited to watch it again.
Well, that movie, The Revenant, doesn't come out for like 4 months, so...
I'm ready. Well, we probably just will end up prepping for it, and I'll watch Actually, I'll probably watch all 3, because I've never seen Amaros Perez.
Ooh.
Amaros Perez?
Well, I don't
Spanish.
speak Spanish, Baxter.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've told you this many times.
The first one. Whatever the first one in that trilogy is.
Yeah.
The second one's 21 grams.
Yeah, dude, do you know Amaros Perez is like 2.5 hours, dude.
Dude, I'm ready.
It's long.
I'm sure it's as girthy as the other ones and as dark as the other ones.
All right, so I've returned a Netflix DVD twice in my life. One time it was Amaros Perez because, dude, 2.5 hours? What am I gonna do with that?
That's long. For a foreign language film that's just gonna be relentless.
Yeah, it's gonna be relentless. So I eventually had to return that. And the other movie that I returned, I still to this day have not seen. I opened up my mailbox and pulled out the Netflix, and you were standing right next to me, and I was like, "Ooh, The Last King of Scotland."
God damn it!
And you took the Netflix out of my hand, and you like sealed it back up and like put it back in the mailbox. And you were just like, "Fuck that movie."
Fuck that movie, dude.
So to this day, I have not seen Forrest Whitaker's great performance in Last King of Scotland, thanks to you.
He's good in it.
I'm sure that he does his look the entire time.
No, he's like fierce in it, dude. Like he's good.
Really?
But it's not good.
Dude, I believe that movie is terrible.
It's not good. But he's great. I don't know.
Didn't he like win an Oscar for it?
Did he win?
I don't know. Is he Oscar winning Forrest Whitaker?
Won.
I think he did too.
2006, it would have been Helen Moran and Forrest Whitaker.
Yep. Ooh, that is a good pair.
It is, dude. Also, the Queen's good.
The Queen is pretty good. It's pretty good.
Little Children was that year.
Ooh.
Little Miss Sunshine was up that year. That's a great. That movie should have won Best Picture.
Little Miss Sunshine.
What won 2006?
You are the encyclopedia for everything Oscars.
2006, Departed won.
Oh my god.
Which is actually really good. So
it is kind of good.
Yeah, I don't know if Little Miss Sunshine should have beaten Departed. At the time we were like, it wasn't his best movie, but also it holds up, dude. That movie is definitely one of his best movies.
It's great, and it would have been even greater if he again got snubbed for Little Miss Sunshine.
Yeah, for Little Miss Sunshine to win, I would have been much more upset. I think now, looking back, that Little Miss fucking Sunshine beat goddamn Scorsese again.
Scorsese still 0 awards.
Yeah, dude, I would have been way more pissed. I will take a Departed win.
I will, yeah, absolutely, because he needs something. He's directed some of the greatest films of all time, and it took that long.
Alan Arkin got Best Supporting that year.
Yeah,
for Little Miss Sunshine.
For playing what, a cranky old man?
Which is the most bullshit award I've ever heard in my life.
Yep. Like, all right, who else was up that year? Tell me that.
Oh, I don't know.
Because I guarantee.
Supporting's tough.
I know. Supportings are always my favorite, though.
No, it's the best, but you have to. It's never like marquee performances. So 2006 would have been no. They all blur together, man.
They do. It's just one giant blur.
Let's see, Revolutionary Road would have been.
Oh my God.
Maybe that year. Maybe
Revolutionary Road, for the record, is my favorite film of the 2000s. Write that down.
Okay, so it might have been that year before or after.
Oh my God. Wait. Michael Shannon was up for an Oscar for Revolutionary Road.
Downey was like 2008.
Huh.
I don't know. We're not going to get into this. I no way I'm going to remember the fucking supporting actor nominees.
The
Bill
race
Nighy.
boy.
Bill Nighy was up, I think,
Ooh.
for Notes on a Scandal, which I loved in 2006.
Dude, I remember you actually let me borrow your DVD of Notes on a Scandal.
I loved that movie.
Yeah, you were like, dude, you got to watch this.
So good.
Yeah, it's very good. It's no Southpaw, but it's up there.
It's no Fuqua, if you will.
Yeah. Would you say that this is the finest of Fuqua's films?
No, man. Absolutely, Training Day is.
Well, that is a given, but like...
Of his following films?
Yeah.
I saw Shooter back in the day. It's probably better than that.
Dude, all right, hold on. So in Shooter, Marky Mark, you know, I love me some little Marky Mark. You commented on it, how he just always does the same look throughout the whole movie.
Yeah.
And you missed it. Like, earlier in the film, he was talking to the cop that was helping him out, and he was like, yo, maybe you can reason with them, just like tell him your side of the story or whatever. And he looks dead in the eyes of Michael Pena, and he's just like, I don't think you understand, man. These boys killed my dog. With the same intensity. It was perfect.
Oh, man.
It was so good. So we got that. Let's not even talk about King Arthur.
Well, I think that Brooklyn's Finest might be better than Southpaw. Southpaw's like good for a while, but Brooklyn's Finest, dude, it's not a bad movie.
It's really
just,
not.
Like, doesn't reach hard enough. It's really not that faulty.
That's true. I mean, I'm like having trouble remembering the entirety of it, but I remember at the time being like, you know what? That was kind of a good movie.
Yeah, it's definitely not great, but it's not, dude, there's very few problems.
Right. It just isn't the best, like it's pretty good.
He often picks these scripts, and I think I was yelling this. Yeah, I was watching it with Amanda, and I was yelling nice exposition a couple times, and that, that's a good way to just describe it. Would be like Antoine Fuqua : nice exposition, bro.
Well, this is the other thing is that, dude, David Ayer wrote Training Day, and for all intents and purposes, maybe he directed it, because he just immediately went on to become a director.
Yeah.
Like, what if Training Day is just David Ayer, and secretly Fuqua didn't do it,
Maybe.
It'd be a bummer.
Maybe. I mean, Denzel has been waiting for that role his entire fucking life.
He has. And he followed, well, not Denzel, but Antoine Fuqua followed Training Day up with Tears of the Sun. Did you see this movie?
No, I never saw it.
All right,
Bruce
so
Willis.
like Bruce Willis is in it, and I guess he like goes on a peacekeeping or some type of mission in Africa or whatever. It's a military thing. But anyway, I was at work the other day, and I was listening to two people, and they were like, yeah, they were talking about Hotel Rwanda. And they're like, oh my God, that's such a good film. And then the next guy was like, yeah, dude, but like, have you seen Tears of the Sun?
Ooh.
And I really hope that that's the way that people remember that movie, like in the same category as Hotel Rwanda, because I think it has like a 30% on Rotten Tomatoes.
That's actually probably the most racist thing I've ever heard.
It really is. But so like, have you seen the one with the white guy where he comes in and saves everyone?
But have you seen the one without the black people? But also with the black people. We just need one white to hold it down.
Exactly. Yeah. You just need a little Bruce Willis. It's like Brad Pitt coming in and saving the day in 12 Years a Slave. It's like,
oh yeah.
It's like, really, bro?
Oh my God.
Oh man.
All right, man. I think we can wrap this up. Like, fuck, Fuqua's not that bad. Like we decided to like make a case for Fuqua in this cast, but I don't feel like I have to.
I know, like
he's a decent filmmaker.
I feel like we didn't really have to try to make a case. Like maybe he made his own case.
He's not great, but
he's definitely serviceable.
I don't know, man. I think it cheats him to say that he stumbled into Training Day.
Yeah,
the script is the problem.
Yeah, but yeah, you're right.
The filmmaking, for the most part, in the beginning is good. It's kind of Tony Scottish, but it's way less toned down. And if you tone down that cinematography,
right,
it's not bad. Like, it's just way too much in any Tony Scott film.
Oh my God, it's so much. I don't want to disparage the dead, but it is so much Tony Scott.
It's not bad when you're watching it toned down, and Denzel Washington is good enough to carry it. And dude, it's legitimately compelling dynamic when you think that he's a great cop. That's what you think when the movie starts out. You think that he's a great cop.
You think he's the best cop, and you've never seen anything like it. Like you've never seen a cop like that before, and you're hyped.
He's just truly living the life. He's a wolf, is what they say.
Yep.
But then it becomes that he's just a bad cop, and he needs to kill off the other cop. It's so ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
It doesn't even become average. It just becomes shitty.
No, it's just
after
it
that.
becomes over the top for I don't know.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. Southpaw though never goes over the top, dude. It goes exactly where you think it's gonna go.
Oh my god. I turned to you in the theater and I said, "This is right before the match starts. At the very end, when he goes for the title to save his daughter's love and his house from being repossessed. He goes to fight to get the title back, and I turn to you and I say, "So what do you think, man? Is he going to win this fight or what?"
And what did I say? Chances are 100%. And dude, they got me nervous there for a second. I thought he wasn't gonna win.
Dude, I was really hoping that it would just end in like the 11th round, and he would get punched and fly through the air, and then it would fade to black.
Oh my god,
Southpaw.
Now that would be an Oscar-winning movie.
That would have been a great movie. I would have been stoked on that.
I would have been too, because the way the movie ended is fucking bullshit. But
oh man,
dude, if that had happened, or like, dude, when he delivered that fucking almost TKO at the end, if it had ended with that other guy flying through there, dude, I would shit my pants if it just went Southpaw. Sounds amazing.
That actually would have been great, and we would have left thinking the movie was kind of good.
We would have, because that would have been the last thing we saw in the balls to just fade to black like that. Oh my god.
For sure.
Oh my god. I don't know. I mean, the one thing we can take away though is that Mumblecore is alive and well in Jake Gyllenhaal.
Mumblecore is alive and well in Jake G.
You have nothing to fear. Just because Mark Duplass stopped doing it doesn't mean Jake G is going to stop anytime soon.
Bill Simmons called this the century of Jake Gyllenhaal.
He did, and
he's not wrong. Having just seen Southpaw, he's not wrong, man.
The century. Not like the decade, the century.
Is a great director going to call him up yet?
Dude.
I mean, we did have Sam Mendes, but he didn't give him anything to work with, man.
It's true. I mean, I like him a lot in that movie. Jarhead. You like it a little bit less.
No, I like the movie a lot. Your love for it, I think, is a little too overreaching. But
yeah, I used to love Sam Mendes.
Before you were saying that, I love that movie.
Right. Yeah, so you just bring me down to earth a little bit.
Well, yeah, you were saying like it's the best movie last. I don't know about that, but it is really, really great, and I think it's the best explanation for my feelings of my 4 years in the Navy.
Yeah, that makes sense. It captures it, man.
For me, that was my experience.
Right.
I didn't fight, but neither did he.
Nope, he didn't fight even a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, well then what? So he had that. He had a little Sam Mendes. Dude, last year, he had Nightcrawler, which, you know.
I still like.
I like it. I have to bring you back down to earth on it a little bit, I think.
Well, it's a 4-star movie.
Yeah, no, it is. It is. And his performance is great. And dude, I don't know, man. He's my favorite actor working right now. Let me just say that.
Really?
Like who is better than him right now? I don't know.
Who is better than him right now?
Yeah, like who's doing more compelling work, just like across the board?
A more compelling filmography or more compelling performances?
His filmography right now. Like he just did Nightcrawler, and then he did those two Villanueva. Yeah, like he did he did the fucking Spider movie, and he did.
Yeah, that Spider movie's so bold.
Enemy? Dude, I love so Enemy. Bold. It's so bold.
If you're listening to this cast and you haven't seen Enemy, go out and fucking see it, man.
Please do. It's so good. I can't even really like talk about it because I'll get too excited.
It is really good, and I don't want to distract anyone from thinking that it's good, but I want you to know that like I don't want you to see it because it's good. I want you to see it because I don't know. I saw Pulp Fiction and it changed the way I look at movies. When I saw that when I was 15 years old, I didn't realize that movies could be what Pulp Fiction was.
Yep.
And if you watch Enemy and you don't know what movies can be, that is a great explanation of what movies can be.
It is
and
like
that you don't know right now.
I thought I knew, like I think I know what movies can be, and I watched Enemy last year and I was like, oh my god.
I don't love it as much as you.
Yeah,
but
I
it's
do straight
absolutely
up love it. Yeah.
A great example of film doing things that other mediums just can't do.
It is.
They don't choose to do. And film doesn't choose to do it either. It's great, and you should see it.
Oh my god, it's so good. Like, dude, you didn't watch the other one. What? That director did another one with Jake G. Prisoners.
Which was supposed to be a Fuqua.
Oh my god.
I found that on Wikipedia today. It's supposed to be a Fuqua.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? I still haven't seen Prisoners.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's like the predecessor to Gone Girl is really what it is.
What I should have seen is Prisoners and then Enemy. But now that I've seen Enemy, I just like can't.
I know, but like, dude, all right. So Prisoners, it's like this whole mystery. But dude, Jake puts in another great performance. Like this is 4 great performances.
He's a good actor, man.
What, 2.5 years? Like, he's great. I love him. And I went at the beginning from calling him Jake Gyllenhaal to Jake G to just Jake. So like, I think I'm officially on his dick. And
well, when's it gonna swap over to Homeboy?
Who's that?
No, like. So I saw Homeboy the other day.
So I saw my homie on screen the other day.
In the movie.
Yeah. No, it was like in the movie though. Yeah.
All right. Well, the Fuckfest is coming to a close. I like Southpaw, man. It's not bad. It's really not bad.
3.5 star?
Yeah, dude, 3.5 star.
Yeah.
I don't want to give it 4 because I don't recommend you go see it.
Right.
I'm sure there's something better out right now.
No, don't say that. It's the middle of summer, dude.
Is there nothing at all?
I mean, I wouldn't wager
Inside
on
Out
it.
is still out, and that's a great movie.
That's true, but if you haven't seen Inside Out yet, like, what are you doing?
True. I mean, I don't know. I like Southpaw, man.
It's good.
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't know that I'll ever like watch it again on purpose, but like, it's good.
But what I know from this week and doing the research from this week is that Fuqua's not bad. Like, we used to laugh about him and make jokes, and we're still going to make jokes about the great
Antoine
Fuqua.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
He's not a bad filmmaker.
He's not. And I enjoy this, going back in the filmography and watching films again that, like, dude, they're kind of fun.
Dude, Training Day holds up, man. That first half is good.
Yeah. Dude, I'm going to shit my pants because I'm going to pop in Training Day after this just to see that Still Dre part.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Anyway, we're Popcorn Hangovers. Follow us on Twitter, Popcorn Hate. And that's it for tonight, homeboys.
Yeah, well, it's not it for me. I got some drinking to do.